Hey there, cat guardians! You know you love your feline friend, but are you speaking their language? That's right, cats don't experience affection the same way we do. Did you know your cat has a secret way of saying I love you, but they're waiting for you to speak their language first? Forget cuddles and verbal I love yous. Cats find these human habits confusing and sometimes even intimidating. So how do you break the language barrier and tell your cat you love them in a way they'll actually understand? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of feline communication and revealing 8 ways you can say I love you in a language your cat will totally get. Number 1. Power of slow blink. In the feline world, direct eye contact can be perceived as a challenge or even a threat. But when your cat slowly closes their eyes at you and then opens them again, that's the ultimate sign of trust and affection. It's their way of saying I feel safe and secure with you. Think about it. Cats are hardwired for survival. Out in the wild, closing their eyes makes them vulnerable. So when your cat gives you that slow blink, they're basically saying I trust you enough to let my guard down around you. Next time your cat gives you that slow blink, look at them and slowly close your eyes, hold it for a beat and then open them again. You're mirroring their behavior, letting them know that you feel the same way. This simple act of communication can work wonders in strengthening your bond with your cat. Number 2. A love language in disguise. Let's talk about another way our feline overlords show us love: playful pounces. Now I know what you're thinking, Jackson, my cat attacking my feet at 3 a.m. isn't exactly my idea of affection. You see, cats are natural-born hunters, it's in their DNA. So when your kitty playfully bats at you, pounces on your feet, or even nips at your fingers, gently, hopefully, it's not because they're trying to be jerks, it's their way of bonding with you, of engaging in a behavior that comes naturally to them. Think of it like this: you show your love by giving hugs, baking cookies, or writing heartfelt letters. Cats, they show their love by practicing their hunting skills with you. It's their way of saying, hey, you're part of my pride, let's hunt together. Redirect their energy to appropriate toys, like feather wands or laser pointers. Remember, a tired kitty is a well-behaved kitty, and a well-played kitty is a happy and loving kitty. Number 3. Rub-a-dub-dub, love is in the rub. We're about to unlock a hidden language in your cat's world, one that speaks volumes without a single meow. You see, while we humans rely heavily on our eyes and ears, cats experience the world through their noses. Ever notice how your cat loves to rub their face and body all over you? You might think they're just looking for a good scratch, but there's a much deeper meaning behind this behavior. Those seemingly innocent rubs are actually their way of marking their territory. And guess what? You're part of their territory. When they rub against you, they're transferring their scent onto you, creating a familiar and comforting aroma that says, you're mine. So next time your cat starts weaving between your legs or headbutting your shins, don't shoo them away. Embrace those head bumps, those cheek rubs, those full-body leans. Let them mark you with their love. Number 4. Building trust in Dreamland. Let's talk about one of life's simplest pleasures, snuggling in bed after a long day. Now, imagine sharing that cozy haven with your feline friend. For many cat parents, the idea of sharing a bed with their furry companion is a dream come true. But for others, it can seem like a recipe for sleepless nights. So what's the deal with cats and bedtime cuddles? Is it a sign of love and trust or just a recipe for interrupted sleep? You see, for cats, choosing to sleep near you is a big deal. Remember, these are creatures who are hardwired to protect themselves, to be vigilant and aware of their surroundings. So, when your cat curls up next to you in bed, they're essentially saying I trust you completely. Of course, sharing your bed with a cat isn't always smooth sailing. You might have to contend with midnight zoomies or a furry paw to the face. But for many cat lovers, these minor inconveniences are a small price to pay for the joy of waking up next to their furry best friend. Number 5. Love story baked in. Let's talk about a behavior that's both adorable and a little bit painful: kneading. You know what I'm talking about, right? That rhythmic pushing of those tiny paws, complete with the occasional claw extension that can leave your lap feeling like a pincushion. So, what's the deal with this seemingly contradictory behavior? Why do our feline overlords insist on giving us these prickly massages? Well, like most things cat-related, it all boils down to instinct. Kneading is a deeply ingrained behavior that starts in kittenhood. When kittens nurse from their mothers, they instinctively push their paws against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. As cats grow older, this kneading behavior often carries over into adulthood, becoming a way for them to self-soothe, relax, and even show affection. When your cat curls up on your lap and starts kneading away, they're essentially reliving those warm, fuzzy feelings of kittenhood. So next time your cat transforms your lap into a personal bread-making station, take a deep breath and try to see it for what it is, a quirky, prickly expression of feline love. Number 6. Love tap with a scented message. Let's talk about a behavior that's both endearing and slightly painful. The infamous cat headbutt. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That gentle, or sometimes not so gentle, bonking of the head against your leg, arm, or even your face. Remember those scent glands we talked about earlier? The ones located on their cheeks, chin, and forehead? Well, those scent glands play a crucial role in this headbutting business. When your cat headbutts you, they're not trying to give you a concussion, though it might feel like it sometimes. They're actually leaving their scent on you, marking you as their own. Think of it like a gentle tag. You're it, in the feline world. It's their way of saying, you're part of my crew now, and that's a big deal in the feline social structure. So, the next time your cat decides to use your head as a scratching post, try not to take it personally. Consider it a compliment. Number 7. Ultimate sign of feline trust. Lap cat chronicles. Let's talk about a behavior that many cat parents live for, the coveted lap sit. You know the feeling, that moment when your feline overlord leaps onto your lap, curls up, and blesses you with their presence. It's enough to make you feel like royalty, the chosen one. But what makes lap sitting such a big deal? It all boils down to trust. For a creature that values independence, choosing your lap is a leap of faith. It's a sign they feel safe and secure, relaxed enough to drift into slumber. When your cat chooses your lap, they're sending a powerful message. They're saying, I trust you implicitly. So, savor the moment. Number 8. Petting pitfalls and the power of routine. We've decoded secret blinks, deciphered scent signals, and mastered playful pounces. But let's address common petting pitfalls. Sometimes our affection is misconstrued. Let's clear up misconceptions and speak your cat's love language. First, belly rubs. For many cats, it's a trap. The belly is a vulnerable area. You might trigger a defensive reaction. Next, tail talk. A wagging tail can mean agitation. Finally, routine. Cats thrive on predictability. Consistent routines reduce stress and strengthen bonds. There you have it, folks. 8 ways to say I love you in a language your cat will understand. Remember, building a deep and meaningful bond with your cat is a two-way street. It's about learning to see the world through their eyes, understanding their unique communication style, and respecting their boundaries. Observe their behavior, pay attention to their body language, and listen to what they're trying to communicate. If you're ready to build a deeper, more meaningful bond with your feline friend, hit play now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow cat lovers, because every cat deserves to feel truly loved in the way they understand best.